Let me ask you something. Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt just a little less steady than you used to? Or maybe after a walk around the block, your legs feel more tired than they should? If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. And here's something surprising. It might not just be age or lack of movement. It could be that your body is missing a mineral. Not a vitamin, not protein, a mineral. One that researchers are now realizing plays a huge role in rebuilding and maintaining muscle, especially after the age of 60. And the good news? It's something you can start using to your advantage today. You see, as we age, rebuilding muscle isn't just about looking fit. It's about being able to lift your grandchild, carry groceries, walk upstairs without holding on, or even catch yourself if you trip. It's about staying strong, independent, and clear-headed as the years go on. Here's what researchers have found. There's a mineral that acts almost like a spark plug inside your cells, helping turn food into energy, calming inflammation, and yes, rebuilding muscle tissue after activity. Yet up to 80% of people over 60 aren't getting enough of it. And the result? We lose strength faster, recovery takes longer, muscles feel weaker. But when this mineral is restored, something amazing happens. Muscle rebuilds faster, soreness drops, and energy improves, all without changing your whole routine. Think of it like this. Your muscles are like a garden. You can water it with protein and sunlight, which is your movement. But without the right soil minerals, nothing grows strong. This mineral, it sits the key nutrient in that soil. So in this video, we're going to walk through exactly what this mineral is, how it works in your body, and most importantly, how you can start using it today to rebuild strength and stay sharp. Even if you felt slow, stiff, or worn down lately, this is something within your control. Here's what you will learn. The mineral that fuels fast muscle repair and why it drops after 60. The everyday foods that quietly drain it from your body. A simple morning habit that helps your muscles soak it up better, while your sleep, mood, and leg strength are all tied to it. The hidden sign you might be low, even if your diet is pretty good. How to safely supplement it without overdoing it. Each one of these is backed by research. But don't worry, I'll keep it simple and practical, like a trusted friend walking beside you. So grab a glass of water, take a breath, and let's dive in. Because you're not too old, too far gone, or too late to feel better and build strength. You just need the right support. And this might be the missing piece. Here's what we are going to unpack together. 6 powerful, science-backed insights that can help you rebuild muscle faster after 60. 1. This overlooked mineral is like a cellular spark plug, and your body needs more of it with age. It helps activate enzymes that repair muscle, calm inflammation, and restore energy. Without enough, recovery slows way down. 2. After 60, your body absorbs less of this mineral, even if you're eating well. Aging changes your digestion and how your kidneys handle nutrients. That's why many people fall short without realizing it. 3. Everyday habits, like certain medications, caffeine, or even stress, can drain your levels. We'll talk about the sneaky ways this mineral gets depleted and how to protect your stores. 4. Getting this mineral in the right form, at the right time, helps your muscles use it more effectively. Especially after light exercise or before bed, your body is more primed to absorb and use it when you time it right. 5. Low levels aren't just about muscles. They affect sleep, focus, and even your mood. Many people notice better rest, fewer cramps, and a calmer mind when they restore it. 6. You can build a simple daily routine to replenish it naturally, through food, movement, and if needed, a smart supplement. We'll go through what to eat, what to avoid, and how to tell if your body's responding well. Let's start with this. Your muscles have an ignition switch. It's not something you see in the mirror, but deep inside every muscle cell, there's a tiny engine called the mitochondria. You've probably heard that name before. It's what turns fuel into energy. Now, here's where the magic happens. That engine doesn't run on its own. It needs a spark. And that spark, it comes from magnesium, the mineral we're talking about today. Magnesium is like the spark plug in your car. No matter how much gas you have, the engine won't start without the spark. In your body, magnesium helps switch on the processes that rebuild muscle, reduce soreness, and restore energy after you move. And here sits the kicker. Even if you eat enough protein, even if you stay active, if you're low in magnesium, your body struggles to use those good habits. The repair work slows down. Here's what researchers have found. Magnesium activates over 300 enzymes in your body, many of which are directly involved in building and maintaining muscle. It helps muscles contract and relax smoothly. It reduces inflammation after exercise, so your body can heal faster. And it's also involved in moving calcium and potassium in and out of your cells, which is how your muscles fire. Now, here's why this matters more after 60. As we age, our magnesium levels tend to drop, not necessarily because we're eating less of it, but because our bodies absorb it less efficiently. Think of your digestive system like a sponge. In your 20s or 30s, that sponge soaks up nutrients easily, but after 60, that sponge gets a little stiffer. It doesn't absorb as well. So even with a decent diet, your cells may not be getting what they need. Plus, common medications like diuretics or acid reducers, things many people take for blood pressure or heartburn, can quietly pull magnesium out of the body. Add a bit of daily stress, maybe some caffeine, and the drain gets even stronger. So, how do you know if you steer low? Most people don't get a clear sign until something feels off. Tired muscles, cramps at night, restless legs, slow recovery, even feeling anxious or having trouble sleeping, those can all be subtle red flags. Have you ever had a leg cramp out of nowhere? That could be your body waving a little flag, saying, "Hey, I'm out of magnesium." The good news is, rebuilding those stores doesn't have to be hard. A simple thing you can do is start adding magnesium-rich foods to your daily routine. Leafy greens like spinach, nuts like almonds or cashews, seeds, beans, even dark chocolate. Yes, really, in moderation. Even better? A warm Epsom salt bath. Your skin can absorb magnesium directly that way. It feels good, and it helps restore those levels. And if you're not sure you're getting enough, it's okay to talk to your doctor about a gentle magnesium supplement, preferably magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate. These forms are better absorbed and less likely to cause stomach upset. Think of it like filling up the spark plug drawer in your toolbox. Once it's there, your muscles can do what they're meant to do: recover, rebuild, and get stronger. Even if you haven't exercised in a while, this mineral gives your body the foundation to respond better when you do move. Your action step today: add one magnesium-rich food to your next meal, just one. And maybe treat yourself to a warm Epsom salt soak before bed. You might be surprised how quickly your body thanks you. Let's talk about something that surprises a lot of people. Even if you're eating well, your body might not be absorbing the nutrients like it used to, especially when it comes to magnesium. Now, you might be someone who says, "I eat my veggies, I cook at home, I cut back on processed stuff, shouldn't I be getting enough of this mineral?" And that's a fair question. But here sits what researchers have found. After the age of 60, your gut changes. The stomach lining gets a bit thinner, stomach acid decreases, and digestion slows down. All of this makes it harder for your body to absorb magnesium from food. So it's not just about what you eat, it's about what your body can actually use. Think of it like this. Imagine you're watering your garden, but the hose has a kink in it. The water's there, but it's just not flowing well. That's what aging can do to nutrient absorption. To make matters trickier, our kidneys, the organs that help regulate magnesium levels, also become less efficient over time. So even if you get enough in one day, your body might flush it out too quickly, especially if you're dealing with any chronic conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure. That's why magnesium deficiency is often called a hidden problem in older adults. Because on the surface, everything looks fine. But under the hood, the system isn't running like it used to. So what can you do? A simple thing you can do is make magnesium easier for your body to absorb. That means 2 key shifts. 1. Spread magnesium-rich foods throughout the day. Your body absorbs small amounts better than one big serving. So instead of loading up at dinner, try adding some spinach to your breakfast omelette, a few almonds as a midday snack, or beans in your soup at lunch. Think small and steady, like drip feeding your body. 2. Pair magnesium with vitamin D and a little bit of healthy fat. Why? Because vitamin D helps your body pull magnesium into your cells, and fat helps you absorb both better. So, drizzle olive oil on your veggies, eat salmon, which gives you both magnesium and vitamin D. It's a simple upgrade that makes a big difference. Also, watch out for magnesium blockers. Did you know that high doses of calcium can interfere with magnesium absorption, or that too much alcohol or caffeine can flush it out faster? You don't have to give those things up. Just be mindful, and maybe space them out from your magnesium-rich meals. Here, sips a practical tip. If you take supplements, don't take calcium and magnesium at the exact same time. Give them a few hours apart so your body can absorb each one properly. And remember, this isn't set about being perfect. It's about giving your body a better chance to use the nutrients you're already working hard to get. Because once your body can use magnesium properly again, you might start to notice better energy, fewer muscle cramps, improved sleep, and even more ease when walking or standing. That sips a big return for a small change. If this insight is helping you, go ahead and subscribe. We've got more tools coming your way. We're building a community where aging well isn't just possible, it's personal, and you're invited. Let's get honest about something that affects us all. The little habits we don't think twice about, but that quietly drain our energy. Some of these habits are so normal, they fly under the radar, but when it comes to magnesium, the muscle rebuilding mineral, they can make a big difference in how strong, steady, and energized you feel. Here sips what researchers have found. There are everyday things that pull magnesium out of the body faster than it can be replaced, and most people don't even realize it's happening. Let's go through a few of the biggest ones. 1. Certain medications. Many people over 60 are taking things like diuretics for blood pressure, proton pump inhibitors for acid reflux, or even certain antibiotics. What do they all have in common? They cause the body to excrete more magnesium through urine. So while these medications may be helpful, or even necessary, they also increase your need for magnesium behind the scenes. If you're thinking, well, I do take one of those, don't worry. You don't need to stop your meds. But it does mean being extra intentional about getting enough magnesium from food and possibly supplements if your doctor agrees. 2. Caffeine and alcohol. A morning cup of coffee, a glass of wine in the evening. Harmless, right? Well, mostly. But both caffeine and alcohol act as diuretics, which means they increase how much you urinate. And guess what rides out with that urine? Magnesium. Again, we're not talking about giving it up, just awareness. If you're drinking coffee, try pairing it with a magnesium-rich breakfast, like oatmeal with pumpkin seeds or eggs with sautéed spinach. And if you enjoy a glass of wine, maybe follow it with a magnesium top-up, like a handful of nuts, a banana, or that warm Epsom salt bath we mentioned earlier. 3. Chronic stress. This one sips big and sneaky. When your body is under stress, it releases more cortisol, your stress hormone. And when cortisol goes up, magnesium goes down. It's kind of like trying to hold on to sand in a windstorm. No matter how much you pour in, it slips away faster when stress is high. So, if you've been feeling tense, overwhelmed, or just mentally worn out, it's not just in your head. Stress burns through magnesium, and low magnesium makes you feel more stressed. It's a loop. So what can you do about it? A simple thing you can do is rebuild your magnesium bank a little every day and plug some of the leaks. Here's tips how. Hydrate well. Water helps your kidneys work smoothly, which protects magnesium levels. Balance your coffee or wine with magnesium-rich food. Do short, calming movements, like stretching, walking, or even deep breathing, to reduce stress and lower cortisol. Take mindful breaks. Even 5 minutes in nature or quiet time on the porch can help your nervous system reset. Think of your magnesium levels like a checking account. If you've got too many withdrawals, medications, stress, wine, caffeine, and not enough deposits, the account runs low. But once you start making those small deposits every day, you get your balance back, and with it your energy, strength, and recovery. And remember, none of this has to be perfect. Just becoming aware is a powerful first step. Because when you protect your magnesium, your body has more tools to heal, build, and bounce back. Let's talk about timing. Because when it comes to magnesium, when you take it matters almost as much as how much you take. You've probably heard the saying, timing is everything. Well, your body thinks so too. Especially when it comes to rebuilding muscle and restoring energy after 60, timing your magnesium intake can help your body absorb and use it more effectively. Here's tips why. Your body's ability to take in nutrients, like magnesium, fluctuates throughout the day. It depends on your activity level, digestion, hormones, and even your sleep cycle. Here's tips what researchers have found. There are 2 key windows where magnesium is especially useful, and where your body is most ready to use it well. 1. After movement. Whether it's a walk, a few stretches, light resistance training, or even yard work, your muscles become more hungry for nutrients after they've been used. Think of your muscles like sponges. When they're dry and stiff, they don't absorb much. But once you've wrung them out a little, even with gentle movement, they become more absorbent. That's the perfect time to replenish magnesium. A simple thing you can do? After a walk or light workout, have a snack that includes magnesium, like a banana with almond butter, or a small smoothie with leafy greens and flaxseed. If you take magnesium supplements, this is a great time to take them. It gives your muscles the tools they need to repair and rebuild, right when they're asking for it. 2. Before bed. Magnesium is known as the calming mineral. It helps your muscles relax, your nervous system slow down, and your brain ease into deeper sleep. And here's the cool part. Most of your muscle repair actually happens while you sleep. That's when your body releases growth hormone, the signal to rebuild tissue. So, if you give your body magnesium before bed, it can help you sleep better and support overnight recovery. Here, a bedtime habit that works beautifully for many people. Take a warm Epsom salt bath, or soak just your feet in one. Then, enjoy a light magnesium-rich snack like yogurt with chia seeds, or a magnesium glycinate supplement, a form that promotes calmness and is gentle on the stomach. Pair it with dim lights and a quiet, screen-free wind-down routine, and you've just built yourself a mini muscle recovery ritual. Why does this matter after 60? Because recovery slows down with age, not because the body can't heal, but because it needs more support and rhythm. When you align your habits with your body's natural repair cycle, you make everything easier. You don't need to overhaul your life. You just need to time things right. So ask yourself, what time of day do you feel most stiff? Could you create a small ritual, after a walk or before bed, to give your muscles what they need? Try it for just a few days. Many people notice a difference quickly in how they sleep, how they feel in the morning, and how quickly soreness fades. If this video is giving you helpful tools, go ahead and subscribe. We've got more coming to help you move better, sleep deeper, and feel stronger. Let's shift gears for a moment. because magnesium isn't just about muscles. It also plays a powerful role in your mood, sleep, and brain clarity. And when those things feel better, everything else in life gets a little easier, don't you think? If you ever felt a little foggy, more anxious than usual, or like your sleep just isn't restful, magnesium might be the missing piece. Here's what researchers have found. Magnesium is involved in how your brain communicates. It helps regulate neurotransmitters, chemical messengers that affect how calm, focused, and balanced you feel. Low magnesium can lead to increased cortisol, your stress hormone, and a drop in GABA, which is your brain's natural calming signal. So, when magnesium is low, you might feel edgier than usual, mentally foggy or forgetful, wired at night but tired during the day, or just off like your brain and body aren't syncing up. Sound familiar? Now, here sits the beautiful part. When your magnesium levels start to return to normal, many people report better sleep, steadier moods, and a general sense of mental ease. One study even found that adults who took magnesium before bed fell asleep faster and had deeper, more restful sleep. And we know that sleep isn't just rest. It's when your muscles rebuild, your brain cleans house, and your body resets for the day ahead. So, if your nights feel restless, if your mind races when your head hits the pillow, or if you wake up more tired than when you went to bed, your body might be asking for magnesium. Think of it like this. Your nervous system is a symphony. Magnesium helps keep the rhythm smooth. Not too loud, not too fast, just steady and calm. Without it, the music gets choppy. So what can you do today? Here's a calming habit many people over 60 find helpful. About an hour before bed, sip on warm magnesium tea. Look for natural blends with magnesium, chamomile, or lemon balm. Or take a low-dose magnesium glycinate supplement, which supports sleep without grogginess. Dim the lights, lower the noise, and give yourself a full hour to unwind. No screens, no stress. Bonus: gentle stretches, or a few minutes of slow breathing can help your body absorb magnesium even better. Even just 3 deep breaths can help your body shift into rest mode. Now you're not just giving your muscles what they need, you're helping your whole nervous system find balance. And here sits the reminder I always give: you don't need to fix everything at once. But when you start sleeping better, you move better. When your mood is steadier, you stick to healthy habits more easily. It all connects. And magnesium is one of those key threads tying it all together. By now you've probably realized something important: your body actually wants to rebuild. It just needs the right support and a little consistency. So in this final part, before we wrap up, let's pull everything together and talk about how to build a magnesium routine that works, one that fits your life, supports your muscles, and doesn't overwhelm you. Because the truth is, this doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need to track every milligram, overhaul your diet, or take a shelf full of pills. In fact, most people feel better with just a few steady, simple habits, especially when they listen to what their body's telling them. So, here's a quick guide to getting started. Step 1. Add 1 to 2 magnesium-rich foods per day. Start small. Pick 1 or 2 of these to include in your day. A handful of pumpkin seeds or almonds, cooked spinach or Swiss chard, a side of black beans or lentils, a square of dark chocolate, 70% or higher, a banana with nut butter, fatty fish like salmon or mackerel. Think of these as little magnesium deposits for your energy and strength. Step 2. Support absorption with healthy pairings. Remember how we said your body absorbs magnesium better when it's not alone? Try pairing it with healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, or nuts. Vitamin D sources like eggs, mushrooms, or safe sun exposure. A calm, relaxed meal setting. Digestion improves when you sit, not rushed. Step 3. Choose the right supplement, if needed. If you suspect you're still falling short, talk to your doctor or pharmacist about trying a low-dose magnesium supplement. Two of the best forms for older adults are magnesium glycinate, calming, gentle on digestion, great before bed. Magnesium citrate, more energizing, helps with regularity, good earlier in the day. Avoid the cheap oxide forms. They don't absorb well and can upset your stomach. Start low and go slow. Most people feel a difference with as little as 125 to 250 milligrams daily, and always check with your healthcare provider, especially if you're on medication. Step 4. Watch for signs your body is responding. You don't need a lab test to notice when magnesium is working. Here are some everyday signs. You fall asleep more easily. You wake up feeling more refreshed. Fewer leg cramps or twitchy muscles. Improved mood or mental clarity. Less soreness after movement. You might not notice all of these at once, but even one or two can tell you you're on the right track. Step 5. Keep it steady and flexible. You don't have to be perfect. Magnesium is something your body needs a little of every day, not in big bursts, but in small, steady sips. So if today it's pumpkin seeds, and tomorrow it's an Epsom salt foot soak before bed, that's okay. What matters most is that you stay connected to how you feel and give your body what it's quietly asking for. Here's a powerful mindset shift. Don't think of magnesium as a quick fix. Think of it as a daily signal to your body that it's safe, supported, and ready to heal. And even if you've lost muscle in the past, even if you felt tired or stuck, your body still has the ability to rebuild. It just needs the right spark. Let's take a moment to look back and breathe in what you've just learned. Because what we've talked about today isn't just about a mineral, it's about hope. It's about strength. It's about realizing that your body still responds, even after 60, when you give it the right care. So let's recap the 6 key ideas you now have in your corner. Magnesium is the spark plug your muscles need to recover and rebuild, especially as you age. Even with a healthy diet, your body may absorb less magnesium after 60, but there are ways to help it. Everyday things like medications, stress, caffeine, and alcohol can quietly drain your magnesium, but now you know how to protect your levels. Timing matters. After movement and before bed are ideal windows to help your body use magnesium better. Magnesium also supports your sleep, mood, and mental clarity. It's not just physical, it's whole body. With small daily habits, like food, baths, and smart supplementation, you can build a routine that actually works. And most importantly, this is within your control. You don't need a perfect body or a perfect lifestyle to feel better. You just need consistency. One better choice at a time, one daily signal to your body that says, the sip's still here, I still care. I stim not done yet. So here sips what I invite you to do today. Pick one magnesium-rich food and add it to your next meal. If you felt stiff or sore, try a warm Epsom salt soak tonight, even just your feet. And if sleep has been a struggle, consider a calm magnesium bedtime routine. Dim the lights, take a few deep breaths, and give your body permission to rest. Start with just one of those. Then come back and notice how you feel. Because real change isn't about extremes, it's about creating steady support that helps your body feel safe and strong again. And don't forget, magnesium is just one of the many tools your body needs as you age. But it's a powerful one. And now, it's no longer a mystery. It's yours to use. If this message spoke to you, if something clicked, or you feel a little more hopeful than before, I'd love for you to be part of this growing community. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share in the comments. What's one small step you're going to take this week? We've got more simple science-backed tools coming your way to help you move better, sleep deeper, and age with more confidence and strength. So here sips your reminder. You're not too old. You're not behind. You're just getting started. with better tools in your hands. Thanks for spending this time with me. Now, let's go put it into action together.